The recall election now less than 3 weeks away, yet remains some confusion about the voting process and the decisions to be made.
And Fox 5's Misha DeBono talked with a political analyst for us this afternoon about it. Misha.
Yeah, good afternoon. One thing's for sure, California's recall election process, it is confusing. It makes it very easy as well to get rid of a governor, and in this case, Governor Newsom, and replaced with somebody else very easily. It was set up that way. Now, the recall election here in California, it's like a winner-takes-all scenario. Governor Newsom, he needs a simple majority, 50% plus one, to remain in office. Now, if he doesn't get that, whoever of these 46 candidates on the ballot gets the highest number of votes, they become the next governor. That means somebody with no experience potentially could win with just 5% of the vote. Now, here's where it gets confusing on your actual ballot. The first question asks if you are in favor of the recall, yes or no. Now, if you are not in favor of it, meaning you want Governor Newsom to stay, you would vote no. But then you have to ask, they ask you, who would you like to replace him? And if you have voted no and you think, well, I don't want someone to replace him, you run the risk of throwing away your vote if he is in fact recalled. So if you say, yes, I am for the recall, then you choose your person next to it. But it is the same risk, all experts say.
The craziest part of it is who replaces him. The way it's set up, whoever gets the most votes, a plurality, not a majority, a simple plurality of the votes, becomes the governor if Newsom loses on the recall issue, if more people vote to recall him. That means that with 46 candidates, you could be like the current front runner, an AM talk show host. Larry Elder is about 20% of the support according to polls. With that 20% of a low voter turnout election, he could become governor of California. This is not the way most democracies function.
And so according to many polls right now, if Governor Newsom is voted out, conservative talk show host Larry Elder has about 20% of the vote of those 46 candidates right now. You'll recall that Governor Newsom won with 65% of the vote, and what they're saying is that just the Democrats really thought that this was just going to go away. In fact, Governor Newsom may have thought that as well and didn't start really pushing for people to get out and vote until recently. A lot of experts saying just a little too late, but only time will tell. For now, that we are live at the Registrar of Voters. We're going to talk more about that coming up, but for now, we'll send it back to you in studio.
All right, Misha, so this is really interesting because, this is the second time we have had a recall election in the last 20 years. There's only two governors who have ever been recalled in American history, but this is the second one that we've had here in California. Can you tell us a little bit about the history, like how we got here and how this works here in California, why it's potentially relatively easy, you could say, to get a recall election to happen?
Well, that's exactly it, Andrew. It is relatively easy, and it was written that way in the early 1900s because there was a lot of corruption going on with, during railroad times, apparently, and really the middle class formed this coalition to have this placed in the California Constitution so that if someone was voted in and they weren't performing as everyone had hoped, they could very easily replace him. As we have seen, if you've got enough money, you can get yourself on that ballot with just 1 million votes. It's actually 12%. You need 12% of the last election. That's how many signatures you need to get your name on the ballot here in California. And then to unwind this deal, which that's the next thing a lot of people are talking about, it would again take an amendment to California's Constitution.
All right, so Governor Newsom could potentially get 49% support. Get kicked out, and then Larry Elder, for example, who has 20% in the polls right now, could be the next governor of California. To Misha's, go ahead, Misha.
Well, I say to your point, I mean, it may be Larry Elder, but it could be somebody else that most of us have never even heard of, and clearly would not have a lot of experience. Not to mention, we have one of the largest economies, the state of California, in the world. So it's a pretty big job.
Yes, indeed. And so this is something that people need to obviously know what's going on. Know those two questions. The first one is, should Governor Newsom be recalled or not? And then the second question being, if he is recalled, even if you voted that you don't want it to happen, who do you want to replace Governor Newsom? We have a complete guide to the recall election for you on our website. Got information on all the candidates, everything you need to know about the questions, where and how to vote. Just go to our website, fox5sandiego.com. Look for the recall election button. It's on the right side of your screen where you'll find all that information.